What's up with y'all, man? It's your boy Mamba Cinco, and I just jumped off the porch the right way with dirty glove bastards, you feel me?
Say like, I'm with the savages. They trying to shoot at you, bro, I'm not the rim. So far from average. All of my hoes, they said.
All right, y'all, so we got one of the coolest jumping off the porch with us today, Mamba Cinco. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, glad to be here. You already know, pop my shit a little bit.
Period. Now, where did your name come from? That's first and foremost.
My name, it's two different things. Like the Mamba came from me when I came up playing basketball, so like I kind of resembled my game at the Kobe. So like niggas just was like calling me Mamba, but like Cinco came from my block. You feel me? It's like the 5, but we just called that shit Cinco. So I just put it together, and then it was different. You feel me? Like I wasn't really sure about it though when I first made it. I'm like, damn, is it too different? But niggas was like, no, that shit hot. You feel me? So I just wound up sticking with it. But on Instagram, my shit Young Cinco. You feel me?
Yeah,
so,
I saw that. Because I had tried to type in, like, you know, Mamba Cinco, it didn't pop up. So I'm like, hold the fuck up. And I looked back and I had to type in, like, Young Cinco.
Yeah.
So getting into your background, well, you did just mention that you was playing basketball. So talk to us about that.
Yeah, like coming up, I was in the sports a lot. Like I played different sports. I played basketball, soccer, baseball, all that shit. Like I was just, like in my neighborhood, that's what niggas was on. Like now it's scattered, you feel me? Like I'm from Philly, so it's like shit wild, you feel me? Like shit different from when I was growing up. More niggas was coming up playing sports, now they doing other shit, you feel me? But yeah, that's what I was on, so I was kind of good, you feel me? I went to college for that shit. Had a scholarship.
Oh wow, for which sport?
For basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I went to school in Oklahoma. Had a scholarship, but that shit, it just wasn't for me though, as far as like the school shit. Like I was just like, this shit wasn't for me. It was hard for me to pass classes and be like a student athlete, so like I was forced to get that shit up pretty much.
Right. And I know that you're from North Philly, so just growing up in the environment that you did, what would you say were like some things that really taught you as a man?
Shit, how to not rely on motherfuckers, you feel me? How to, you gotta get up, get that shit on your own, like, you feel me? Like I watched my mom growing up, like she was a single parent, so it's like, I watched her, like she had 3 kids, 3 different baby dads, you feel me? So she ain't asking them niggas for shit, you feel me? Not even my pop, you feel me? Like, she held that shit down, watch her have to make sacrifices and shit, you feel me, for a kid. So it's like me watching that, and then like, you feel me, like I really jumped off the porch at a young age, you feel me? Like I jumped off the porch, I was like 11, 12, you feel me? I was in the street shit, like, and I was still playing sports and shit too, but that's just like where I'm from, that's like you gonna adapt to that shit cause it's just around you. Like, yeah, some niggas walking past the corners going to the park to play, but sometimes you get caught right there, and that was like my situation. I got caught in the corners, you feel me? I caught my first case when I was like fucking 12, you feel me? Like
12 years old?
Like for some weed shit. Like I caught my first case. My mom was mad as shit. Like she was hot, you feel me? But like that shit just taught me like don't rely on motherfuckers and like take people for who they is, you feel me? Like don't.
Damn, that's a big one because I feel like, you know, we have so much expectation, but it's only when people tell us, like, you know, and it's like we automatically, like, it's automatically that you trust somebody just because, like, you know, you're talking to them, you're like, they cool.
Yeah,
like,
good, for good and for bad, cause like sometimes it's people you love and shit, you feel me? So
them be the ones that do
it's
the
like
dirtiest.
you give them chances and chances, and you think, oh, he could change, or she could change, or they could change, or they'll see what I'm on and get on it. And it's some people you just gotta understand, like everybody meant to be a boss type shit. Like, you feel me? It's meant to have workers and shit like that. So you just gotta take a motherfucker for what they is. That's what life been teaching me, like especially where I'm from. Like, cause a motherfucker promise you this, promise you that, and had you running off promises and shit, and you'll get let down, and you'll let that take your shit off instead of just having the mindset or like a hustler and saying, I'm gonna go get it. Whatever a motherfucker got for me extra. You feel me? Like, go get that shit yourself. Like just how to man up. You feel me? Cause I had a dad, but he wasn't, you feel me? He wasn't really in my life, my whole life. You feel me? Like, like he dead now, but while he was living, You feel me? He wasn't really there the whole time, but so it's like I ain't had that. Like my mom was my everything. You feel me? Like I went to her for everything. So it was like, you feel me? Shit like that.
Did you not having your dad around, did that ever affect you like later on in life? Because I know when you're younger, like you don't really pay attention to it, but as you get older, it starts to hit you.
Yeah, that's how it really was for me. Like when I was young, I was like, it was normal because it was like none of my friends had dads. You feel me? Me not having a dad was basically like, to me that shit was normal because like like none of my friends had dads. You feel me? So we was all on the same shit. Like fuck our dads. Like we run around wild. Like your mom can only do so much. You feel me? As far as raising a man. You feel me? So like niggas don't be having that. So it's like you force the man to fuck up. Like or you gonna be somewhere lost out here, blaming other niggas for your shit. You feel me?
So if you were to put yourself like in your mom's shoes, what do you feel that a man can teach their son that a mom can't?
Basically how to treat a lady, I would say. You feel me? Cause your mom, it's your mom, so they gonna talk to you and say whatever, but it's your dad's job for you to see how to treat a woman. You feel me? Coming up, you see that shit. You feel me? Like that's like I got a daughter now. You feel me? Like a lot of people don't know that shit. Like I had a daughter over the last year. You feel me? Like and the crazy part is I found out when she was 5 months. You feel me?
Oh wow.
So it's like. But I stepped right up, you feel me? Because I know, and I watch my daughter now, and I see how she just suck up everything as a kid. So I'm noticing, like, she pay attention to everything, like, you feel me? And she do this shit, she smart as shit, so I know how smart a kid is, you feel me? So I want her to at least have a dad around, you feel me? I'm not with her mom, but it's like, I'm gonna be in her life, and I'm gonna show her, you feel me? You feel me, spoil her and shit like that, but that's what your dad supposed to teach you, like, you feel me?
Right.
Like, shit like that.
And to fast forward to when you got your scholarship playing ball, with you going to school for that, did you ever think that you was gonna end up pursuing a rap career?
Fuck no. I started rapping like 4 years ago. Like I was like coming up, my friends was rappers, so I was always around it. I love music. Like my mom and them, like I listen to all types of shit, like oldies, new shit. Pop shit, all type of shit. So it's like coming up, I didn't think I was gonna be a rapper. I always like thought about it, like daydreamed about it. Like damn, I remember like when I was a young boy, I used to always daydream like, damn, I wonder if I ever tried music, how it would go. Like would I be big? You feel me? So like when I first started doing it, and niggas started telling me like, damn, that shit actually like hot. You feel me? I started like, all right, fuck it, like, you feel me? Start pursuing it. Then like everything happened so fast with me with the music, like. I was fucking playing around with it, then like one of the hottest engineer niggas, and like he just was like, fuck it, like come fuck with me, you ain't gotta pay for studio time no more. I'm like, what the fuck? So like a lot of shit was like, I ain't gonna say it was given, like cause nothing was really given to me, but it's like I earned that shit fast, like you feel me? So like I was just locked in early, you feel me? So it was like the journey, as far as music for me, been fun as shit, like you feel me? But like I'd have never thought I'd have been doing it, like.
So when you were no longer in school and you went back, were you at a mind state where you were kind of just like, what am I finna do next with my career?
Fuck yeah, I was out of options pretty much, like, and I ain't even rap on some shit like I'ma just do it, like, you feel me? Like I wrote my first rap, like my brother, when I was a young boy, my brother went to jail, you feel me? He went to federal jail for 12 years, you feel me? So as a little nigga, like, you feel me? I ain't had my dad, I ain't had my closest brother, you feel me? So I was like, damn, like, you feel me? So I used to be up late thinking about this shit, like, you feel me? And that's how I like really wrote my first rap, like it came from like that type of situation.
Like your real life experience.
Like, yeah, like I was up late night and I was like, damn, like some shit was just hitting me. It was like, just pull out your notes. I just started typing this shit. And that shit came out, I'm like, damn, this shit. I'm like, you know, like you don't want to be biased to this shit. You like, yo, this shit look like it's hot. Like, is it really hot? Let me let my niggas hear this shit. Like, but I was so shy to let them hear it at first. I had this shit for a while before I actually let it out. Like, then I just came out of nowhere, like, fucking him, listen to this shit. They like, no, go lay that shit. You feel me? Type shit, like.
Now, with the youngest in Philly now, do you feel like it's a lack of role models that's going on?
No, it's always gonna be role models. It's just gonna be good or bad. You feel me? Niggas gonna always look up to something. It's what niggas giving them. You feel me? That's why I'm the type nigga I'm really outside. Like, you feel me? I'm really in the street. So like, if you listen to my music, I don't really like. It's some shit I might say, but I make music based on how I'm feeling. Like, I don't make it like trying to be something I'm not. Like, you feel me? But I don't let my shit be in the box. Like, you feel me? My shit everywhere, because that's how, that's what I was raised on. Like, so it's like, niggas gonna always have, niggas just gonna look up to either good or bad role models. Like, you feel me? Niggas gonna always look up to somebody.
Yeah, I think it's crazy, okay, how you didn't even think to start rapping. So I think my question is, when you were in the booth, did it feel awkward to you to lay down a track?
Yeah, that shit hard as shit. That shit not easy. Like, that shit took a long time. Like, for me to really master my sound and flows, it's really flows, cause when you write, you ahead that shit. Then when you get to the studio, it's a whole different vibe, cause it's the sound, and you can really hear your shit, you feel me? So it's that shit definitely harder than it look. Like, making music not easy, you feel me? But it's fun, and that's what I tell motherfuckers, it should always be fun, making music.
Right.
It should, that's when you make your best shit,
Do you feel like you found your purpose with pursuing a career in music?
Fuck yeah, cause on Instagram, motherfuckers DM me deep shit, you feel me? I don't need to be known, I be damn, I be showing my man, look what the motherfucker sent me, motherfucker be bro, you saved my life with this song, or just me, nigga, knowing me personally and seeing what I came from, you feel me? And seeing what I become, you feel me? Cause I was playing ball, that ain't work. I was in the streets doing shit, going to jail, doing dumb shit, you feel me? So niggas probably looked at me like a motherfucker that really wasn't gonna be something, you feel me? But I always had that drive, you feel me? I never was gonna let myself be nothing, you feel me? I always had that drive, but that's what surprised a lot of motherfuckers. They see me bro, you really doing this shit and you good and your shit hot, you feel me? So it's shit like that. I see the impact I had on people, and from other places. I be out LA, motherfuckers from Australia. I be meeting them because I got rapper friends. They be having chicks from overseas type shit. They it be surprising me. They be oh yeah, I know you Cinco, right? They bang that shit, and it's just crazy to see that shit. I did all this shit from North Philly. You feel me?
Right. Now, from 2018 to now, you've been consistently dropping projects. And I do want to ask you, what would you say is the motivation? What was the motivation for you to continue dropping no matter what?
Shit, I just, for real, see, a lot of shit been from 18 to 21, I was in my bag, you feel me? Then I said earlier, and the end of 21, if you go on my YouTube and look on my Apple Music, you look at from that time, 18 to 21, you'll see I was going ape shit in 2021. I had some real life shit happen, where it just fucked me up, and it fucked my drive up, so I wasn't able to be consistent, you feel me? I was going through some shit where the cops ran in my crib for some shit I was alleged, or didn't even have nothing to do with, just some shit they alleged for questioning and all this shit. They took money from me, you feel me? It was a large amount of money, and that shit slowed me up, cause now I'm thinking damn, fuck, I gotta get back. You feel me? So it was fuck that rap shit, you feel me? I feel if I'd have kept going and doing that shit to now, I just dropped my project, Nothing Was Given. I just dropped that, October, when I dropped that, Bam? October 24th, I dropped Nothing Was Given. And fucking, that was my first project since, 2021? 2021.
2021, yeah.
That was, so I missed an 8-month run, but I was going through that. I fucking police breaking my house, take my money, then I wound up 3 months later, I got a daughter. You feel me?
Oh wow, yeah, you was going through life.
Yeah, so it's motherfuckers don't be knowing this shit, so it's you feel me? My fans, and then what made me snap out of it, cause you feel me? My fans was DMing me, harassing me, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Get back in your bag. What, you don't want to be famous? You don't want to be lit? What the fuck is you playing for? And it was so much. I'm I had to click back. Like, so I appreciate them just how I motivate them. My fans motivate me. My supporters, they motivate me. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not that type of nigga. Like, I write my fans back. You feel me? They be surprised like a motherfucker. Cause I know that shit. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna chat with them cause I want to know. I want them to feel tapped in. You feel me? Cause that's how, like, you feel me? That's how shit supposed to be.
Do you feel like if your fans wouldn't have been messaging you to drop more music, you would not be in the position that you are in now?
No, cause I still, like, after a while, like, the people I got around me now moving around with me, like, they were shaking me up too. Like, come on, it's time to go. Like, I got motherfuckers backing me now. You feel me? And it came from me speaking up on the shit. Like, look, I need help. Like, you feel me? And motherfuckers helping me. You feel me? So I appreciate that. Like, you feel me? So, like, I'm moving now. Like, I just dropped 4 videos in a month, and they all doing numbers. You feel me? After taking that break. You feel me? But I was going through real life shit. You feel me? Motherfucker, my fans don't notice. You feel me? And I'm an anti-social nigga, like you said. I could tell.
You're just introverted.
Yeah, I am though. That's how I am. I'm an anti-social nigga. Like, so it's like, I don't really, you feel me? I don't do all the Instagram shit for the people shit. So it's like, you feel me? So I use this type shit to explain that shit and let them know like what was going on with your boy. You feel me? But I'm back now and I'm back on my shit. You feel me?
How do you feel being back now?
It feel like, I was just saying that shit on the way down here. Like, that shit feel good. Like, it always feel good to see motherfuckers believing in you. Like, you feel me? Like, when motherfuckers backing your play and like it's motherfuckers that somebody, like, they ain't just your homies because they love you or your mom because she wanted you her last option to make it out the hood. It's like people that got shit going on and they like, man, fuck that. Like, they, like, that shit motivate me. Like, damn, like, I tell them niggas all the time, like, I'm grateful as fuck. Like, cause like I told you, like, a lot of shit was like just, like, I think it's my talent too, like, and that's what I gotta learn how to stop doing, discrediting my talent, you feel me?
Yeah.
Cause, like, I'm humble as shit, and I need, like, that's might be my next tape name. I'm being way too humble, cause it's like, I'm really am, you feel me? It's like, it's time to turn this shit up, turn my savage up, like, I always feel like you be too humble, they'll overlook you type shit, you feel me? Like, you gotta turn your savage up, like, make them get, like, you feel me?
Now, with your music, what would you say, like, coming in here, what was the initial impact that you wanted to leave on people that listen to you?
Shit, man. Just, man. Shit, just keep grinding. Shit always gonna be hard before it get good, you feel me? Anything worth having, take time, you feel me? Like, that's my biggest thing, like, motherfuckers think, cause I was like around PnB Rock, I got more people that like Post Malone artists, Tyler Yahweh, that's my man, we got songs together, like, I was around like platinum artists, like, you feel me, like, got songs with them and shit like that, so it's like, motherfuckers think, oh, why the fuck you not on? Like, bro, my journey, just cause this nigga woke up, dropped the song on TikTok, and he lit, don't mean I'm gonna do the same thing, and that's gonna be my journey, his story, my story, you feel me? So, appreciate your journey, like, you feel me? Like, understand, like, don't let Instagram fuck your mind up, like, making you think, like, you ain't where you supposed to be type shit, like.
That's such a big thing today, and even with artists, and I do try to express, like, whatever God has for you, like, he got for you, and can't nobody take that away, so it's like, I know, like, we may see people and be like, damn, like, I need to drop more music, like, damn, I need to, but no, I think the biggest thing is timing, like, divine timing, like they say, like, when it's your time, and nobody can get in the way of that.
And certain motherfuckers be wanting, like, they gotta understand God, like, if you believe in God, like, I believe in God, like, you feel me? So it's like, if you got a motherfucker, like, God protecting you, so some people, you might be like, yo, I want to be down with them, I want to do this, and it ain't happening. It's like, it's a way you gotta look at it like that. It ain't for you. Like, God got you. Just keep going your way. You feel me? You gonna pick up something else along the way, way bigger, way better. You feel me? So motherfuckers just gotta understand that type shit too. You feel me?
Oh, okay. So I had a conversation. Oh shoot, I had a conversation with my friend and we were talking about, I had a conversation with my friend, and we were talking about how sometimes like God be like in control of our bodies, and we don't be like grasping it until later on when we find out that He was protecting us from like certain situations. Has that ever happened to you?
I feel like I definitely had an encounter with God, like not on no weird shit though, like even the girl I was talking to could vouch for this shit, like I was booked and like fucking I was booked. And it's crazy because this is one of the reasons why I stopped playing basketball and going to school. I was on college break. I got locked up on college break going into my sophomore year on my second scholarship. I got locked up on break of college, so I went to jail. I'm like, damn, I had this weird ass dream. Mind you, my dad was dead at this time, so I had this weird ass dream, like, where it was like my dad in the dream, you feel me? Mm-hmm. And then it was like another motherfucker, I couldn't see his face, which I was thinking is God. And it was just basically like, I heard like, motherfucker, like, you gonna get out this week. Then the girl I was fucking with was like, damn, you got emergency release this week for Friday, you feel me? I'm like, what the but I told her about the dream before the shit happened. So that shit was just like, that always let me know, like, fuck anything, just believe in God the way I do. Cause I'm not really a religious type boy, but I believe in God, you feel me?
No, I'm not gonna lie, like when you be tapped in Him, like He gonna show you through your dreams. Like that's literally how He talks to people is like dead ass through their dreams.
Yeah, that shit was crazy as shit. Like that shit really put the cap on it. Like I'm like, oh yeah, it's stamped. Like I believe that shit.
So let me ask you this, with you taking a break and now you being back in the game, where do you see your artistry this year and like the years after?
My shit, like I said, like I don't let my music never be put in the box. So like how I carry it, you feel me? Like my music is always developing. I'm always trying to figure out how to be a better artist. Like you feel me? I don't really listen to people, but I like to listen to people just to take notes on. Like, you feel me? Like,
right, yeah.
Shit, you can always learn from people. Like, I learned from my friend, like, you feel me? He rap, you feel me?
Oh, and we got
like,
you on the porch.
Like, this my man Cat, you feel me? He rap, he been rapping longer than me, you feel me? Like, and I learned a lot of shit, whether I know it or not, just from being in the studio with him, you feel me? So it's like, shit like that.
Now, you did mention earlier that, you know, a lot of people saw you close to PnB Rock, so just talk about the dynamic that you guys had.
That's my fucking dog. Like, that nigga, he believed in me. Like, you feel me? Him and my motherfucking managers, like, them niggas took me from North Philly. Like, I lived in LA. We traveled all around the world, made music. Like, you feel me? Them niggas showed me it was something bigger outside the 8-block radius I was stuck in, you feel me? Which is my block, 25th Street, you feel me? It's like, I was stuck there, I was there every day, you feel me? I was thugging it out, trapping, making music, paying for my studio time, hustling, you feel me? They gave me a lane to where as though I don't gotta do that shit no more. I don't gotta stand on corners, you feel me? I don't gotta sell drugs to go to the studio, you feel me? Like, and they show me, like, and I just learned so much from him artist-wise, like, you feel me? Like, just being around him in studios, you feel me? Like, he had me around all types of big shit, like just create big shows, seeing that shit, like, super motivating, and he a genuine ass nigga. Like, he was real, like, he real as shit, you feel me? Like, that's my dog, like, you feel me?
What would you say is like some solid piece of advice he gave you?
Shit, fuck these niggas and do you feel me? He always told me that. Cause like before, like when I first started, like I had a certain hairstyle, like I had a shag and shit. But like as I was developing,
it to Texas, cause you know
see you from Texas, so you already know about the shag. Yeah, I had that shit, but no, P game, I had that shit way back. You feel me? But I did it on some coming up. I'm gonna do some different shit. You feel me? Like it wasn't my shit. I just like I don't know why I thought of that. Like I'm gonna do some different shit. I'm gonna grow shag. So when I cut it, he was mad as shit. Like, you feel me? Like, nah, bro, just do you. Fuck with niggas, like, fuck people. Like, you feel me? So, like, that was, like, some shit, like, I always took advice to, like, yeah, fuck what niggas think. Like, and that's how you gotta carry this shit. You gotta have, like my man Wallow said, you gotta have your fuck it button. Like, you feel me? I got my fuck it button. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
what would you say really caught you your buzz within your city?
Shit, when I dropped my first mixtape. Yeah, coming up, I dropped my first mixtape. I had like 4 bangers on there that was fucking the city up. It was like like viral in the city type shit, tri-state shit, county shit. You feel me? That shit took me up Billy 1, 2, and 3, shit like that. And my songs with Rock too. That shit took me up to a whole nother level. You feel me?
What would you say is really, damn, how do you say this shit? Fuck. What is it? It's a word for it. Oh, okay. What would you say is really significant with you doing a series titled Billy?
It just like, I don't know, like I feel like I was just being different with it, like, cause first when I first did it, first of all, this is how the story happened, right? We was out LA in the studio, my man Rock had me in LA, like that's my man, like we gotta talk about my man, like he really took me, like I was recording $1 Million Studio, they bringing niggas cookies and grapes and shit and water, like the vibe, like I'm used to recording bullshit ass studios to going to this shit, so it's like, what the fuck? My music just was way better, like you feel me?
Yeah.
Like so it's like all my songs I made in LA was just like my best songs kinda, like you feel me? And my man like opened that gateway for me, like you feel me? So but like the song was short as shit. Like I woke up in the morning, we spent the night at the studio, and the song was short as shit because I couldn't finish it. It was the end of the session, but I laid enough of it, and it was hot as shit. I put it on the gram. They like, oh yeah. So I dropped that one. Then they like, damn, we wish we had more. So I just kind of extended it for Billy 2, but then Billy 3, I sampled the beat and like reversed it, and then did it like that on Billy 3, and everybody went crazy about that. So it just became like my shit to do. Like now they like, where Billy 4 at? Like you feel me?
You gonna drop a Billy 4?
I might give it to him, yeah.
I think you should if they
my producer burnt out though. He said, bro, I'm burnt out with Billy, bro. I said, no, bro, come on, we gotta get one more. Like I might just skip 4 and call it 5. You feel me? For Cinco, you feel me? My final Billy.
Now your new project, Nothing Was Given, outside of it being like your reintroduction, since you were going for a little bit, why else do you feel like this project is significant to you?
Cause I feel like it's like coming from where I'm from and what they expecting to hear, like Philly, is different. Like you feel me? And it's the vibes. It's the vibes. Like I made sure on this joint, like I had some hard shit on here, like I had some rap shit, but I made sure I put like some vibes on there. You feel me? Shit that I really like, the music I like. Cause a lot of times the artists will put out shit that's they think hot now. You feel me? I'm trying to get niggas on my wave. Like I ain't trying to make what's hot or what niggas doing. Like this my way, this is my vibes. This how I'm coming. So, and then it's like the title like just explains itself. Like nothing was given. You feel me? Everything was earned. So
now you did have 3 features. It was like Leafword, Poundside Pop, and we had Zahsossa. So talk about your dynamic with all 3 of them.
Well, me and Pound, that's my man. We from the same hood. You feel me? So like we grew up together. Me and Zah, that's my man. Well, they all my friends. Like I do music with genuine people. Like I don't really do music with other motherfuckers because it don't really come out right all the time. It's like, like you feel me? So I do motherfuckers. So like me and Leaf, that's my dog too. You feel me? So like I fuck with all of them. Like we all get in the studio and make good music all the time. Like we got multiple songs together. I think like they like the 3 features on all my tapes. He on my tapes. Right. And Rock. That's like the only features I really pick because them my friends and they hot as shit. All of them hot as shit.
Dope fact.
So it's like I have fun with my shit. I don't strategize my shit to compliment. You feel me? I'm giving y'all my art for y'all to accept it and buy this shit and take it how you want. You feel me?
Now, with you going through all the stuff you did before dropping the new project, would you say it made it a little easier for you to create it?
Hold on, say that again?
With you going through like all the stuff that you did before dropping this new one, was the creative process a little easier?
I would say the creative process for Nothing Was Given, it was I would say it was easier because I was more like happy to get back to it. So I was like so hyped. So when I was making the songs, it was just like, I didn't care. It was like a fuck it attitude with the song. So like you hear them, you'll hear like, cause like a lot of my shit, like I'm melodic, but I'm lyrical at the same time.
Yeah,
so it's
you
like,
are, yeah, you are.
Yeah, so it's like if you, like sometimes you gotta really listen to me, but sometimes I'm giving that vibe off in the song like it's a vibe. So you're not even listening, you just caught up in a melody But when you run it back and listen, you like, oh, what the fuck he just say? He said some hot ass shit. Like, you feel me? Like,
Right.
and that's a lot of times people be like, damn, I didn't even know you said that in that song or whatever. Like, I be like, yeah, like, and they like it more like once they listen. So, but this album, I was just like more like, fuck it. I was in the studio, I was just letting whatever come out, make that shit. You feel me?
Right.
And if I like it, I like it. If I don't, on to the next one.
And I do know you just dropped Savages too.
Yeah.
So talk about that.
Savages my shit, man. That was like, for real, when I wrote Savages, like, I ain't gonna lie, I wrote half of it, because that's how I make my shit. Like, I write like half the song, and then when I go to the studio, I just elaborate. But when I really wrote that, like, cause it was like really what I was on. Like like my shit is really facts, like on some shit, like I'm speaking, like, you feel me? Like, I done made so many sacrifices every day. I go hard just to live this life. You feel me? Like, that's real shit. Like, I'm expressing it. And it's like, that's one of my favorite songs. Like, I shot that with my guy, you feel me? Wavy Basquiat, you feel me?
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You just dropped the visual for that too. So
Yeah.
talk about the creative direction with the visual for Savages.
We went ape shit, man.
That hoe was hard, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no, we shot that shit out in New York at this little pair space and shit. We be fucking with these pair spaces, you feel me? You feel me? We be putting the effort into our shit, you feel me? So it's like, that shit was fun though. It was a fun set. That shit was a vibe. I always like traveling, shooting my shit, you feel me? Get an experience somewhere else.
Right.
Have my shit looking different, you feel me?
Now, I do know that you are an independent artist, so just break down how important it is as an independent artist to invest into your career.
Right, like that's the main shit. Like that's how I carry it. Like so for like if you're an artist, like you get them checks, you get them distro checks, you take that shit, and then you invest it in other shit. Like that's how we move. Like I get my shit. Like this a merch shirt right here I got. You feel me? This some shit I just put together, but when I dropped it, I show them the back too.
Oh, so this is your merch?
Yeah, this is my merch. You feel me? This is some shit I made. Like,
that's hard as hell. Like,
yeah,
what
you
the
feel
hell?
me? It's just
you ain't bring us no shirt.
I got some, matter of fact, for you. I got something for you. But no, real shit, I got 2 flavors. I got one for you. But like, that's the type shit I get on. So I get my money from like distro checks and shit. I take it, I invest in merch. You feel me? I buy 100 shirts for $1,000 with the print on them. You sell them $20, $30. You doubling your money, tripling your money.
Are you into
me?
fashion?
Yeah, I'm into fashion. You feel me?
I could tell because the way that skull look, like it's not no regular skull.
Yeah,
like.
yeah. I took like, and it's crazy because like I'm trying to get better. Like,
yeah, that hoe is hard.
Like I made this and it's like, motherfuckers, when I first made it, motherfuckers was like, what the fuck is that? That's some, like motherfucker, and I had it on, like I get dressed, so motherfuckers was like, what's that, some off-white shit? I'm like, no, that's some shit I
that hoe is
just
hard.
put together. But that's the type of advice I give to motherfuckers. Let your money make money for you, so you don't gotta scramble. Put your shit out on DistroKid. If you don't know how to do that shit, just YouTube it, you feel me? Stream that shit, you get paid, take them checks. Pay for your studio time, pay for your merch, cause that shit gonna make more money. The studio gonna make you more songs to get paid more, you feel me? Don't worry about getting paid for every show, you feel me? Sometimes like—
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, like for sure, like it was like a lot of times like I was with Rock and I used to think cause he was lit, I'm like, damn, how much I'm getting? He like open up for me, I'm like, all right, bet, you feel me? And I'm like, damn, well, how much I'm getting, bro? He like, nothing, like, you getting the experience. Like, then I had to sit back and think, like, damn, he right. Because if I go out here, he got 5,000 people at his show. So if I go out here in front of 5,000 people, and 50 or 75 people go stream my shit after this, guess what? That's going to my bank account. You feel me?
Exactly.
So it's like, I don't need to be tripping sometime if it's crowds like that and it's for free. Oh yeah, I'm there. We gonna turn up. If I still 200 people out to open up for a big artist, I'm cool with that because they gonna go right to my stream and shit. And they don't need my fans, you feel me? So I don't never really mind that. Not all the time though, because this how niggas eat though, you feel me? But I'm strategic, like, and that's how artists should carry. Like, that's my best advice. Like, invest in yourself, and then other niggas gonna see you on that, and they might invest in you. You feel me?
Now, do you have any upcoming goals for yourself as an artist this year? Well, actually, we finna go into the next year.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm really a rapper now, so I'm about to buy a chain and watch. You feel me? Get bust down shit. shit like that. Start shining no more. Like, like I said, like stop being too humble. Like pop my shit. Like live my life. Like vlog more. Just show motherfuckers an insight on me, cause I'm a funny nigga. Like you feel me? Like I'm antisocial around people I don't know, cause I read energy and vibes first. I'm like that type of bull. So like I'm gonna peep you. If you ain't right, I'm off you. If I peep you cool, all right, I'm gonna see what's up with you. But you feel me? Like other than that, like but around my niggas, like we big, drawn all day. Like we goofy as shit. Like I'm good, I'm funny. Like you feel me? Like so
you
it's
think
like
you're gonna start a podcast?
I don't know about a podcast yet, but I'm gonna start vlogging more. You feel me?
Yeah,
like shit like that. Just like, cause I feel like that YouTube shit, you gotta treat that shit like Instagram. Like
you can make some money.
Yeah,
now on
post
YouTube.
Everything like on your YouTube. Even shit, everything on your Instagram should go on your YouTube. Like I just believe in that type of shit. Like making everything work for you.
Right. So we have What Was Given out now. Well,
Nothing Was Given.
Nothing Was Given. I'm sorry. Ooh, scratch that. Okay, so we have Nothing Was Given, which is out now, and then you also just dropped your visual for Savages. So what's next for you?
Shit, we trying to tap into like I go on YouTube and Apple and track like my fan ratios and all that. And like my girl ratio is down. But I know a lot of chicks like my shit. I don't know how that shit like that.
Yeah, you know you gotta make music for the bad bitches.
Yeah, so that's what I'm on now. Like I'm about to drop a tape just for the chicks. Like I'm trying to, cause with the chicks like, everybody like, you feel me? You got 1,000 bitches at your show, it come 1,500 niggas chasing them, you feel me? So that's what I'm on.
No, that's for real though,
No,
that's
real
real.
shit. So it's like, I'm trying to make something for the chicks, you feel me? Some R&B vibes going on, cause I can switch it up.
Sing, like for real sing?
I mean, with the technology they got available in 2022, yeah, you feel me?
Not that auto-tune.
No, like my shit sound good. I got some shit, like some singing shit, like, and my shit different, like my R&B shit different. Like, I ain't gonna be on no Trey Songz shit. Like, I don't expect no panty dropper. You feel me? We on big vibes though. You feel me? That shit had you twinkling while you driving. You hear me? Ooh, what'd he say? He talk. Yeah, I'm one of them. I'm a slick talker type nigga. Like, ain't no panty.
I feel it.
I'm a real panty dropper though, but I ain't gonna give him that on the track though.
Now, before we wrap up, do you have any last words or shout outs?
Oh man, you already know, man. It's Young Cinco, Mamba Cinco on everything, man. Go tune in, tap in, man, if you ain't already tapped in, you feel me? And Nothing Was Given out now, man. More shit coming soon, you know what I mean? Just for the vibes. I'm trying to figure out a name for my R&B tape too. I'm still, might call it Just for the Vibes or something like that.
I like Just for the Vibes.
Just for the vibes, you feel me? Just for the vibes though. Like, if you're a gangster, say over there. This is just for the vibes.
Just
right
for the
here.
vibe. I fuck with that.
Yeah,
okay.
That's a vibe. I'm glad you fuck with it.
Like, I'm with the savages. They tryna shoot at you, bro, I'm not the rim. So far from average. All of my hoes, they say that I'm him. They tryna go fit.